Hi everybody, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have a new flashcard video for you, and it's an extra special flashcard video because today's is a fancy fold flashcard. Guys, we're going to be creating these sweet cards. This is going to be great for Easter. It's going to be perfect for a new baby, a welcome new baby card. But there's something a little bit extra special about today's card. Let me show you. I love a good fancy fold card, don't you? I think this is a really fun one to make. Now remember, today's card, we're going to have a boy card and we're going to have a girl card. So we've got several different options to share with you today. I'm excited to share it, so let's get started. All right, guys, now I had some audio issues, so I am having to dub this video. So if it sounds a little different, you know why. We are going to go over the cardstock you need to create this little fancy fold Easter/baby card. I'm going to be creating the girl card for today's video. So let's go ahead and start with our cardstock. I've got a piece of 8.5 by 11. This one is in petal pink, and we're going to be doing some cutting to this. And remember, this card is actually going to make two. I also have a piece of 6 by 6 from the Subtles Designer Series paper stack. Again, this one will be in petal pink. We're going to be doing some cutting to this also, so stick around for that. All right, now this is a flashcard. Like I said, we've got two flashcard pieces. We'll be using Whisper White and Sahara Sand. My Whisper White piece is 2.5 by 4 inches, and my Sahara Sand 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 inch. And you notice that these two are going to just kind of layer on top of each other sweetly. Now I'm going to have an insert for my card, and this is Whisper White 3 3/4 by 5 inches. My stamp set is Fable Friends. I love this set, perfect for Easter or baby. We're going to be using that sweet little bunny. But if it's a boy card, I want you to pay attention to that cute little squirrel. So I did that for the boy card, the bunny for the girl card. And again, we have some great sentiments and Easter greeting, but again, we also have Darling Baby. We're going to start with that Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to bring in the only ink pad I'm going to use today. Not Sahara Sand, forgive me, that is soft suede. And we're going to do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to start with my sweet little bunny, ink that up. Let's stamp her in the bottom right corner. This is the girl card, so she is a female bunny, right? We're going to be bringing in some Stampin' Blends to color those in here in just a little bit. But now let me go ahead and bring in my insert. We're going to do a little stamping. I'm just going to ink up just a little bit of the bunny's face and just stamp her right down there in the bottom. I have my 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch. We're going to punch that from one side, from down in one corner. Whichever corner you pick is fine, but we've got to focus on a corner. There's a reason for my madness, and I'll explain that in a minute. So I'm going to take my Easter greetings. We'll stamp that there in the center. And now it's time to come in and color with those blends. I have several blends. I've got a light crumb cake. I have the light Calypso Coral. And we've also, for the boy card, I used the light balmy blue. But for this one, it's the girl, so we're going to use that Calypso Coral. And then I have a light smoky slate, and that's just going to add a little shadow down at the bottom of my bunny. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with that light crumb cake, and let's color in all of our bunny. I love working with blends. I just love them. It doesn't matter if you're neat and clean because the alcohol blends everything so well. I never have to worry about, am I going to see lines? Am I going to see shadows? They just color in so well. I'm going to color all my bunny in this light crumb cake, and you're going to want to make sure you get her hands as well. So let me just color all this in very quickly for you. All right, and of course we want to get the inside of our card as well, so we want to make sure that we color all of the bunny. All right, now we're going to come in with that light Calypso Coral, and we're going to color in her pretty sweater. This is just one of the sweetest little bunny stamps I think we've ever had. I just absolutely love it. All right, we're going to finish coloring her in, and you see, though, we do have a little bit of sweater on the inside piece, so we want to make sure we color that as well. Now, because it's a girl bunny, we're going to come back in with that same blend. Let's just give the ears just a nice little touch right there. I think that looks really sweet. And we're going to give her some rosy cheeks. So we can just color on those rosy cheeks right there. And I think that looks really, really sweet. Now, here is that light smoky slate. Look at this. I'm just like drawing a little line. And guys, it's going to dry really nice and clean. All right, let's do some scoring on our cardstock. So you notice there's a cutting blade and a scoring blade. The scoring blade is that lighter one. Let's move that cutting blade out of our way. We don't want to accidentally cut. We're going to take our cardstock and score in half at 4¼ inches. So let's add a score line there. I'm just going to flip it around, and now I'm going to score it in half at 5½ inches. So basically we now have scored 4 equal pieces, and I have a little T right down the center. All right, so this cutting is very, very interesting. I'm going to take the upper right corner and the bottom left corner, and I'm just lining them up there in the track. And you notice I just slid my cutting blade right down the middle. Very simple to do. I know it might look complicated. Trust me, it's easier than it looks. Now we're going to repeat that same thing. I'm just going to line up. I flipped it over, obviously, and I'm going to line up those 2 points again. And when I get them all lined up, and we're going to finish doing our cutting. Now, you do notice that there is still a little point that I couldn't quite hit. That might happen. It is not a problem. There's actually even a little line there. I'm just going to take my paper snips and snip. There we go. And just simply cut that little bit apart. It really is easy peasy. All right, since I'm just working with one card, you can see we're just going to bring one end over, use my bone folder to give those a nice crease, bring the top one down, and that is how we get our simple little fancy fold. All right, let's go ahead and cut our designer series paper. Now, this is the 6x6 piece, and we're going to start by cutting off about 1/4 inch. So just a little sliver there, 1/4 inch by 6. Let's go ahead and give that a quick cut. All right, now we need to cut this piece down to 4 inches. So right now it's 4x6. Let's flip that around, and we're going to cut 4 inches by 5 inches. So this part you saw me do just a second ago. We're going to do it again. I'm just lining up the upper and lower points, line those up in the track, and we can give those a quick splice so we get 2 equal pieces. Now we're going to use these on the front of our card. All right, I'm just going to add some snail here on the back of these pieces of the designer series paper, and you're going to see how these are going to attach and adhere right here to the front of my card on each of those little triangles. Hey, while I'm doing this, if you like fancy folds, you're enjoying the video so far, I would love a thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. Also, hey, if you haven't become a subscriber, be sure to click that great big red subscribe button and get notifications whenever I'm back with a new video. All right, that is all adhered down. Awesome, here we go. Now, remember that little strip that we had? We're going to attach that right here on the edge of our inside card. I'm not going to trim it down. I'll trim it down at the end. It's just easier to trim it off here at the end. So you can see we've adhered that down. I'm just going to take my paper snips and give this a little snip on each side. All right, a little snail here on the back of my inside focal image. We're just going to add that. You can see it just centers up in that little area right there. It's all going to be covered. Look at that. See how everything covers up nicely? All right, now we're going to put our little bunny together. Now I want you to notice that I have that scallop punch up in the upper left corner. That is very, very important that that is in the upper left corner because that's going to be hidden when we add it to the front of our card. So let's go ahead and cover up that big circle. Cover that with our sweet little girl bunny. And now here's where you can kind of see. See, that's why I want that little piece to be hidden. Because if I did it that way, well, that's not going to work. So that's why that needs to be up in the upper left corner. You can see we're just going to kind of center this up. And now you can really see where the adhesive is going to go, right? So let me show you how I'm going to add that adhesive so that we don't have anything showing. So I'm going to put some adhesive right here on my card. You can see I've left, plenty of room there on the side, so it is going to be hidden. So now you can see we just need adhesive here on the top part. And then of course, looking at it from the back, it'll be there on the right, just a little bit right down to where that scallop is. We'll center that up in our card base. You notice how that's just going to go right on there and ready. Oh, nope, no scallop. All right, so that's looking good. Now we're going to take our Easter blessing sentiment and let's just add a little dot here of the snail on the back. We're going to add that in the upper left corner as, oh, look at that. Just absolutely adorable. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of ribbon. You may have seen this little ribbon scrap video I did not too long ago. This is our petal pink organdy ribbon, and it's just a tiny little scrap, and then I tied it up with some whisper white baker's twine. Just tied it in a bow, and that kind of makes a nice little flat bow. That works really well. So let's just take our glue dots. I'm going to press my little faux bow there onto a glue dot. And we'll add that right there at the top of our Easter greeting. And there we go. Look at that. Isn't it just such a sweet, sweet little card? And let me bring in the other card, the masculine or the little boy card. I love this little squirrel. Again, you know, we have this sweet little stamping on the inside, that unique flap, that excellent little ribbon. Now that piece there on the boy card, that is from the Magnolia collection. Guys, fantastic cards. I hope that you enjoyed them too. Now remember, both these cards can be created as baby cards as well. You're just going to switch out that sentiment and say darling baby instead. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.